Yeah, we're recording.
Okay, thanks very much. Welcome everybody to the meeting of the Executive Cabinet Member Leaders Portfolio held in the presence of opposition group sportspersons. The first item on the agenda is the monitoring of Executive Cabinet Member decisions, which has been circulated. I will say at this point, Councillor Wilkinson has been minded to ask for updates at Central West Ark Town Hall. I'm very pleased that there are regular updates coming from the Regen Department to the West Ark, all the West Ark councillors and myself copied in. So please pass that.
Can I just say thanks for that, Nick? Things that you know, it saves me mithering you every meeting.
I was quite insistent that they do that, David. Okay, thanks very much. The next item on the agenda is the Web Content Management System extension. I'm going to presume this is Andrew and Chris.
Thank you very much, Leader. Chris is going to take you through the report. Chris is our Head of Digital Customer Service.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Chris.
Hi, everyone. Yes, so I'm seeking approval for continuation services for the Web Content Management System, or CMS. It's an application that's fully hosted and supported by Jadu, the current supplier, and bolton.gov.uk, so the council's website is hosted on there, as well as a number of microsites such as the Library Museum Service and others. We're continuing to develop it, and we've been developing it as part of the digital strategy, digital transformation strategy that we've been working on over the last few years, and we're continuing to onboard additional websites. So adoption now is coming on there fairly soon. What we're looking for with this contract, this award, is to have like a bridging arrangement. So with an existing budget, it'll just give us some time to test the market and see what is out there for the future. We'd also want to do some customer engagement and working with users for future designs. And you can imagine that there will be a substantial effort and job and projects required to migrate content that exists on all the various websites into a new supplier if we changed after the 3 years. So yeah, I'm looking for approval for this extension. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Any questions or comments from members on that?
Could I just ask a question, please, Nick?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, the website I find at times is not the most customer friendly. How are we going to be asking members of the public to almost proof test, test it, shall we say, for ease of access? I had a lady this morning contact me about something, and I said, "Oh, it's on the council's website. You click on here, click on there," and she said, "Oh, I've done that." And screenshot the various bits you have to do. I'm just thinking it's all right if you've used it a few times and you know where you're going, but I think for some people right from the beginning who may never have used it before, it can be a bit of a drawn out procedure. So I was just wondering how we're actually going to maybe get customer feedback of of a new setup.
Okay. Chris?
Yes, so as we develop the website, we do involve customers with the development of it. You'll appreciate with the content for council websites, we deal with a whole range of different services, and it is tough to navigate through that. During this period where we're going to extend this contract, I intend to look at what's out there. What you'll find is there's quite a few, if you use Google now, there's contextual results. So rather than giving you a list of answers of things that might be relevant, it's giving back results in the form of an answer. And I think that's going to change the way that people navigate around websites, how people are going to use that embedded AI. And it's going to be more beholden on us to make sure that the content, and we put a lot of attention on the content and making sure that's correct and accessible. So yeah, certainly, Councillor, involving our residents and customers in that is going to be a very important part of that process.
Yeah, I think the market testing is, or customer testing is dead important. So understand you're right there, Chris, how these new algorithms are working now, almost preempting what it is that the person is trying to get at when they're typing something in search, would make it easier then to navigate direct to a particular page, because at the moment it is very, as Chris Wilson said, it's quite a traditional website where it's, you know, you go through this door to get to that door, to get to that door, to get to that door, and so on and so forth. So that does sound really interesting, that we can utilize AI in a more kind of clever way, and that would be interesting to get that customer feedback, I think, how people feel about that, whether that's working or not, because things always need tweaking as well. All right, thanks. Any other comments on that? Other than the exciting opportunities for technology, it is quite a straightforward report, so I'm happy to agree the recommendations contained within. Thank you. The next item is a confidential item, so it's exempt from recording at this moment in time, because it does involve financial and staffing issues, but of course in due course the decision is made public, so we can stop recording at this point. Thank you.